Stacy already in here. Welcome to WSUG. Sugar Delights the plug in the morning. In the morning. Giving you the 411. I'm early. But ain't nothing wrong with that. I gotta do mine when everybody sleep, right? What's up, Joshua? Keep it cute. What's up, Miss Tia? I gotta do mine in the morning, child, because in the evening, I don't be having a chance. How y'all doing? I'm cool. I'm cool. I got to leave super duper early. Because if I don't leave early, I won't be there on time. Today is election day, y'all. Election day. Time to vote. You ain't been asleep yet. What? Early bird, you right about that? Keep it cute. The early bird catches the worm, child. Up early in the morning. Don't like the new location. Don't like where I'm living at now. It's too far away. That's the only thing I don't like. It's so far away. I got to leave like super early. But everything seemed to be calming down. They ain't playing with no clowns that are wearing the frown. I think sometimes you just gotta move different in life, you know? So they had a balloon launch for his first name. His real name was King Devon Bonds. So that was Frida's partner. So they did a balloon release for him. Did y'all see the thing they did for lips? It's funny. It's funny, y'all, how stuff is news and then it died down. Ain't that deep? That's real deep. That's real deep. Oh, where's the thing back? It only stay hot for a second. Stacy! Oh, Stacy, I think she was in here earlier. Some of the people in the chat, 2 thumbs up. That means I got 5 haters. What y'all listening for? What y'all want to hear? Interesting, huh? You like to hear what I'm talking about? I know I'm interesting to a lot of people. Most of them that don't have no life, that's nosy as hell. You know what I realized, y'all? I was talking to one of these girls, right? And she was telling me about her dad and his job. So her dad got a promotion at his job, right? Thank you for the thumbs up. Her dad got a promotion on the job, right? And people on the job was pissed. They were mad at him. She said they started doing shit like, you know, they get rolled up for the smallest thing. So they trying to set him up so he get fired. Mad because this man got a promotion. Now he been working there for almost 11 years. He had seen so many people go before him and he would turn down a promotion. But they didn't have nobody else there because nobody wants to work with them people. And so now he decided, she said he decided that he gonna go ahead and take the promotion. He's been there 11 years. He wants a little bit of money, you know, that they giving up. Y'all, that ginger ale. So, he decided to take the little job because he'd been there that long. Well, there's this one guy, she said, that worked there, and this motherfucker's a bitch. Like, really, a real bitch. You know, he get to hooting and hollering and shit, you know, about little shit. Like, they have a little meeting in the morning, and you know how they be running down how the day gonna be. Well, this motherfucker be in there just steady talking shit. Then once her dad got the promotion, then the dude to be talking shit when they have their little meeting in the morning. What's up, Lady G? He say, well, I caught him like 7-8 minutes longer on his break. You know, he say something every time they have this meeting. He say something. Well, he ain't had a promotion for long because they both wind up getting fired because he got so sick of this man talking shit that he waited until this motherfucking ass got off work and whooped his ass. He got so tired of him talking shit. He said, okay, that's it. He said, blaming him for everything. How y'all doing? Blaming him for everything, y'all. He is mad as hell. He said he just got so sick of him talking. He said, whooped his ass. He said, now I ain't got to worry about telling on me. Now, neither one of us worked there. 11 years that man been working at that job. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm like, damn. So, yep, his ass quit the job, got fired from the job, but he lumped him up real good, though. He lumped his ass up real good. I think that's what a lot of motherfuckers need. They be talking shit. Yeah. Hey, when I was working at Allegheny General Hospital, and my friend was working in dietary, and this girl in dietary, well, she was talking to this guy, and she didn't know that the girl used to talk to the guy, you know. So she just kept fucking with her all the time, until she got fed up. Whooped her ass while they was on the food line getting the trays. I'm like, you don't never know. Like in church, you said, you don't never know what my testimony is. You don't know what she been through or whatever. And some people so desperate, you know, arguing over a man and all that type of shit. Like, to me, some of that stuff is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And instead of keep going back and forth on the job, nah, you ain't gonna mess up my money. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you straight and completely alone. I will not say nothing. I will not say a word. I'll be like, nah, that's okay. You can argue with yourself because it takes two to argue. Sometimes you just got to let motherfuckers sit there and argue with themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you can only get a reaction, you know what I mean, so many times. After that, you don't give them no reaction. But I guess he got tired of, and she got tired of that lady, and she whooped her ass on the food line. And I was like, shit. Well, I'm glad I ain't got to worry about this. Today is the last day. I've been incognito about working for my cousin. But I ain't said nothing to nobody. But yeah, these last 2 days, I'm getting ready to make sure he get reelected and that he get on that ballot. You know, I don't tell many people that. I don't say nothing about it. I don't go around bragging about it. Most people would be bragging, oh, the mayor is my cousin and all that shit. I don't do all that. I don't do that. I don't do all that. I don't call in for no favors. I don't do none of that. That's not me. I fight my own battles. Sugar, have a great day. I'm going to lay down and try to go to sleep. Yes. Thank you, Miss Tia. Have you a great day. The Diddy scandal. Oh my God. Have y'all seen the shit going on with Diddy? Cassie is spilling the beans. I mean, she's spilling the beans. Whoo, child. The way she got Diddy looking, some AI generated some shit talking about Diddy wanted to put a cheeseburger inside of me, but she said no, not McDonald's because of all of the additives. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. AI generated. You know what I'm just, well, since I thought that what was I thinking about with that one time? Y'all, was like somebody did something to somebody. Anyway, it was my girl. My girl, what's her name? Damn, y'all. Lord, deliver me. Y'all knew who I'm talking about. Remember the AI generated, they said that she was missing. Child, please. AI generated some shit. Mentally, oh yeah. You know, I tell you, the man had problems. Okay? Because his mama molested him. His mother molested him. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of sick, angry, twisted-minded people. Let's go down the list. It's too many of them. It's too many of them. People have been through shit in their life. You know what I mean? And it causes them to react in certain situations, you know? Like, when men act like bitches, 9 times out of 10, a bitch done did some shit to them. And I'm not talking about just no like regular girlfriend type shit. I'm talking about, you know, the real deal Holyfield type shit. Like, look, man, that's some deep shit. That's some real deep shit. Somebody that did something to somebody, and people be having incest and all kinds of shit going on. You know, and that's probably the reason why, well, no, that is the reason why he had, did y'all hear about that he would order a tub and fill it up with baby oil and have Cassie get in it? That's where all the baby oil came from. He would order, I don't know if it's AI generated or not, but he would order you know, like somebody having a baby in you know, the home birthing in the water type thing. He ordered a adult-sized pool or whatever, inflatable, to come to the hotel room, filled it up with baby oil, and told Cassie to get in it. She showed text messages where he said he wanted to have a freak off, and only if she was super horny. Like, some of that shit she agreed to, like, let's be real, man. Some of that shit Cassie agreed to because she was into it, right? But then it got abusive. But in the beginning, she was down for whatever. I can't see it. Keep it cute. Yep. That's the same thing I say. That's the same thing I say. Why she keep going back to it? It either was a lifestyle, or I mean, it ain't that much lifestyle in the world that'll make me want to, you know, do all that. I mean, really. I got to just admit, like she said, he raped her, right? Or aped her, or however they want to say it. But he did that, and then she went back. Like, if somebody takes something against your will, why are you going back? That to me don't make no sense. But people do strange shit for strange reasons, you know. And money make people do a lot of shit. But if you sexually assault me, right, you supposed to be my man or whatever. I mean, he was doing outlandish shit. People talking, you think Diddy gonna get off? Hell no. They gonna throw Diddy's ass under the jail. They gonna throw him under the jail. Like, he's going. You thought they made an example out of R. Kelly and Michael Jackson and all them other ones, but nah, Diddy, you did too much with too many, or tried to do something. I mean, they ain't even got to. What's his name? Justin Bieber, is that his name? They ain't even got to him yet. They ain't got to I'll Be Sure yet. They ain't just throwing Cassie right now. And he guilty as fuck. He is sick. He is sick in the mind. But I was talking about this yesterday. What I say? R. Kelly, sister, molested him. I don't know about Cosby. He was just getting his freak on. But they had all kinds of drugs out there the people was taking. They were saying that Cosby was drugging people. But no. Some of y'all went up there on y'all own, and it wasn't until the shit hit the fan that y'all decided y'all was gonna complain about it. I can't see the text. That shit's just straight crazy. That's crazy as hell. He did too much. He did way too much. Like, he was doing like, I don't know. Maybe the dragging at the elevator was just something that they caught on cam. But I can imagine how he used to whoop her ass. And once you start taking that shit the first time, they feel like they can get away with it, so they just keep doing it, you know? I've never been in an abusive situation before where I had a man beating me or anything like that. And I had a father that didn't take no shit, and he knew. He said, you gonna be single. He said, so you gotta act like you know. He said, don't let nobody disrespect you, period. You don't stand there and take it. What you do is you do this to give them what they giving you, the same thing. He said, I don't care who it is. So if he was whooping her ass then and she kept going back to it, then that was totally wrong. Totally wrong. Now let me see what you said. Don't understand why she kept going back. He's going to serve some time. How much time? We just have to stay tuned. Yep. He's going to do some time though. I mean, you know, they're going to give the credit for the time that he served, but he's going to do a little bit of time. He's definitely going to do a little bit of time. They're not going to let him get away with the shit. And then he got all, I mean, I want to know where's all the videos of all the stars. He was inviting all kinds of celebrities to the after party. And some of them celebrities seen the shit that was going on and they exited stage left. They got up out of there. They don't want to be a part of that. Like Denzel and his wife. There's somebody else that said they went in and see some shit. So some of the stuff, you know, like I know there's the one picture they had circulating of the girl that was on the table. The girl that was like 16. She was on the table naked and had fruit all around her. And people was going up there licking on her breast and all kinds of stuff while she laid out on the table. I mean, he had underage people there, so they get ready to get into that too. Cassie is just one thing. You know what I mean? But underage people. Now they got the note out there talking about he they would call certain escort services, to have people come in, and then he would do the same repeaters and things like that. They can't do nothing about that. What they gonna do? Go back and get the people because they was an escort? What? An escort? Like, for real? So, they just gonna have a bunch of shit. And we don't even want to go to the Aaliyah thing or whatever that was, whoever he killed a couple people, unalived them or whatever they want to say, but all of it's messed up. And he ain't sorry. Leah, what up, Leah? Good morning. He ain't look, man, there's probably some more shit that ain't nobody even saying nothing about. And they ain't even reached the middle of the trial. This trial is like the OJ trial. But you know what? It's not. Because the OJ trial got much traction because a lot of Caucasian people wanted him to go because he had something to do with the killing of his wife. Now, that was always the jury out thing back then. I always thought that he did it. Or if he didn't do it, he hired somebody to do it. And then he went to go see, what it looked like, right? And then that's when he seen the decapitation and all of that stuff down there, head cut off. But I don't believe that was all to it. I think there was more to it than that. But, the glove didn't fit, so you must have quit. But he had too many spots of blood and things like that just make you know that he had more to do with it than that. And there's probably some more people out there. But she sued him, right? For $30 million, got 20. And they said, why you come back and testify again after you already sued him? And she said because she couldn't carry all of that guilt around with her. So what was she guilty for? Guilty for calling the freak-offs, planning the freak-offs, participating in the freak-offs. You know what I mean? Even though he did some foul shit, but you would organize some of them freak-offs, Cassie. You wasn't under duress when you was organizing them escorts and things to come in. You wasn't under duress. Like some of that shit they got, they just not count. Like, okay, I'm surprised they ain't made one out of damn Cosby. But he old now. You haven't already, thank you, baby. Yep. They be doing a lot of freaky ass shit in Hollywood. Simple asses. That's because they ain't got nothing else to do. Like, who's that fucking horny to have hundreds of freak-offs? Like, for real? You have an insatiable sexual appetite. It's insatiable. For real. Like, who does that? For sex. So now all you want to do is just get this freak on all day. Nicole! Hey now. There ain't no way, y'all. There's some of that stuff that girl did. Some of that shit that girl did was not correct. So she ain't all. She ain't all isn't innocent as hell. No. This girl been doing a lot of shit. some of it, no. Like, no. He started assaulting her, then okay. Then it's probably she was made to do stuff. Because he said I got tapes. He blackmailed her. But happy with the move. Is it still buffering? Is it still buffering? Mic check, 1, 2, and 3. It's good now? Okay, good. But yeah, Cassie ain't all the way innocent. Now I might be wrong for saying that, but once you sued him, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what she sued him for. That's how behind the times I am. But once she should have, I don't know, man. That just seems fucked up. Like, I know he was a monster, a lot of shit that he was doing, but his shit, I think, is the blackmailing people. You know what I mean, Nicole? Blackmailing people. Yeah, that was hush money. Right, keep it cute. That was like, be quiet, don't say nothing. You know what I mean? I'll give you money if you just shut up and go away. But then that Me Too thing started coming in. But he started, look, he was recording that shit. Well, I think that's what the problem is. He was recording it without people's knowledge. And then he used them freak off tapes to blackmail people into shutting up. But I guess somebody said, fuck that, I'm not being quiet. So they decided they're going to go for the gusto anyway. But some of them was willing participants in the freak offs. Like when you see pictures of them, they smiling, they getting high, they doing whatever they doing, right? But yeah, now you going to say devastation like Usher. They said, okay, you got a son now. Would you send your son to a Diddy camp? He said no. But the price you pay for fame and fortune, some people do sell their soul. And when they mean by selling their soul, they don't mean on some old spiritual, I'm going to sell my soul to you. No, I think when they mean sell their soul, they did whatever they needed to do, bumped whoever they needed to bump to get to where they needed to be. You ever heard of them women fucking their way to the top? And then you got to stay doing it. Because once you start doing it, they're going to want you to keep doing it. Clive Davis is sure quiet. Clive Davis is quiet. Do you know how many freak-offs Clive Davis might have had, allegedly? You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't got that man up there? Same way they doing Diddy, the same way they should be doing Clive Davis. Clive Davis is off a lot of people. Just on some, he is evil, Lady G, ain't he? I'm like, why they ain't getting him? When he coming up on the thing? Because he sure as hell ain't innocent. Is the root of, say it again, keep it cute. Money. For the love of money, a woman will sell her precious body. For a long piece of paper, for a small piece of paper, it carries a lot of weight. Cause that mean, oh mean, ow, mean greeting, ow, almighty dollar. Y'all be glad I can't play music. Ow, money, yes, rule the world of evil, do strange things, bad things with it. You wanna do things, good things with it. For the love of money. For the love of money. And I think that's what they mean by people be selling their soul. Good morning, Stacy. Thank you for being the first one in here in the mod, putting up the advertisement. Y'all, I got dig in my Cash App card. Matter of fact, I did get my Cash App card, and I still ain't activated it. And there's money that y'all done sent on there, so if I haven't said thank you so much for the Cash Apps, y'all. Thank you so much for the Cash Apps. I finally got me my shirt. My shirt to say they not like us. Thank you, Stacey, my sister. She rock rough and tough with her afro puffs. Hey, that's my song for Stacey. Y'all, I used to have a song for everybody. Your way to the top, Leah. All the way. All the way to the top. All the way to the tippity top. And then they sit back and they be like, oh, you know, when the shit hit the fan, oh, come on now. When you was having them interviews, when you said you was what? Tom Ford from head to toe. You know, you liked them diamonds and that gold and all of that good lifestyle and all of that. All of that for to have now blackouts, post-traumatic stress syndrome, get out walking in the middle of the highway on some blackout stuff. You know what I mean? Sometimes God will convict you. Sometimes God will convict you. He'll go to the heart and the soul of you. Make you look over what you've done. And then make you have to bow down and ask for forgiveness. This is Cassie's way of saying, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I participated in when I didn't want to participate in it. That's the middle thing. When I didn't want to participate in it. Key word there. I was looking at something on TikTok and they was putting little stuff out. I told y'all some of the stuff is AI generated. They talking about Diddy wanted her to stuff a cheeseburger in her, but she didn't want it to be from McDonald's because of the additives. That's AI generated. When she was willing participant. Okay, so she did all this stuff and she ain't have no climax. You understand what I'm saying to you? When she was doing it willingly, with no regrets, some of that got to count for some of that. Now, I may be playing the devil's advocate and saying this, but when you was a willing participant and you was getting off on it, it was good. But when it started getting rough and started getting a little bit out of pocket, that's when you should have rolled out. But you were scared of them, right? Somebody got to explain this part to me, because this is what I'm not getting. Yeah. I'm not doing nothing without a reward, period. Yeah. He mind controlled over her because she was so embarrassed by the sexual acts that she was doing on them tapes that he made of her. He said, I got the tapes, I'm going to put them out. So that was his last ditch effort. You know what, y'all? I know that there's people that have things going on like that, you know, with the mind control and the abuse and stuff. And, you know, thank God I ain't never been in no situation where I had to endure, you know, months and years of that shit, you know. But she was trying to leave on several occasions, I'm pretty sure. But by then, it was just a little bit too late. Like, you don't know what nobody's past was. You don't know what they dealt with. I'm going to go all the way back. Tina Turner, her mother abandoned her. Her mother didn't like her, and she still didn't like her. After she bought her houses and cars and took care of her, her mother still didn't like her. That was her whole problem with Ike. Looking for the love and acceptance. You understand what I mean? And then that thing where, you know, you're going to leave me now, then that was the trigger for her because her mom had left her. I'm telling y'all, some of these stars, man, they have been blessed with voices and talent. But the price they paid before they got there, before they got stardom, before they got there, the price that they paid before they got there. That's the thing that gets me. You know, the price that was paid. Look at all of them people. Little Richard molested. James Brown, mama left him to go be a hoe. Looking for love in all the wrong places. And accepting anything because you don't love yourself enough. I'm still back at that. It brings me full circle right back to that. You don't love yourself. Never got all the money and fame. Would have been doing out here doing stuff like this, yeah. He would have, I mean, really, he would have been one of them Chester the molesters. He would have been one of them ones running around here touching people. Doing the wrong thing to people. This way he just had a license to do it. An unofficial license to do it. And that's just a couple of people that got fame and fortune. Talented. But look at their background. Look at their testimony. I mean, golly, these people have been through some really hellacious shit. Yep, and in prison. Yep, Stacey. I'm just like, more and more. And I mean, you know, I gotta go through the whole 360 while I'm here in the morning, because these are all the things that be going on. You know, people better get right with God. You better get right with God. And that's what you need to get right with God. Because there's some things, some wicked things. And there on YouTube, there's a movie out, y'all. It's one of them movies, you know, them little biblical movies they be showing, but it's called Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all check that out. Just a brief, if you don't give it 5 minutes and you look, skip through it. Sodom and Gomorrah. Hollywood. Or weirdos live, period. Strange acting people. You know, what do they call them? Eccentric and all them kind of strange behaviors. But imagine what they had to go through. I guess they figured I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be famous. But they got all that underlining shit. This fool was so down with it that he made a Diddy camp. And that's where Justin Bieber and Usher and all of them went there. I mean, it ain't no lie. Everybody knows that's what was going on. And this is a repeat, y'all. Because Sodom and Gomorrah got all of that in there. That's a book in the Bible that talks about Lot and his wife and the angels and everything. All of that. The people coming to warn them. They're going to burn the city. All of that. They was sleeping with everything. It wasn't men on men. It was animals. Everything. Talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. Why do you think they call it sodomy when you go anally? I mean, these boys bent over. And Diddy was doing the bending. And then after the aftermath, pushing or feeding or, pushing his weirdo-ness on them, they might not have had nothing to happen to them, but now something happened to them. Now they thinking about it. Now they having problems with it. Post-traumatic stress syndrome, weird dreams, all kinds of shit. Yes. Telling y'all. Just tap in on Sodom and Gomorrah. It's on YouTube. It's a little biblical. It don't even last that long. Sick. Sick shit. And when you're talking about animals, you're talking about bestiality. There were some people in the Bible, in Sodom and Gomorrah, in that particular book, they was doing everything. That's why God had to come and burn the city. Lot and his wife, they had to endure some stuff. Yes, it's sacrifices like a mug. They were sacrificing their own children. Now, they talk about the sacrifices going on in here and today, but just check the Bible out. They were sacrificing then too. We have a society of people have been blinded. In the words of Malcolm X, we've been had, hoodwinked, run amok. They done lied, signified, and didn't want to dignify the situations latter day, like here and now. They've been doing shit. Talking about them priests up there with them choir boys and the nuns in there, and all of them have been doing sick shit. They so hung up on the climax and all of that. Let me tell you something. I'd rather have not. None. Thank you, but no thank you. It's not worth it. I get more gratification talking on my podcast than dealing with some fool ass that got demons. I can say in my life that I've tried a lot of things. I ain't no heterosexual, no homosexual. I might be trisexual. I don't know. But I ain't willing to sacrifice my goddamn sanity for doing some more outrageous ass shit. Unless you gonna pay me big money and I ain't gotta touch nothing, I'm good. But you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. And I think she should, like, what took you so long, Cassie? What took you so long? You was with him for how long? I don't even know how long she was with him. But you seen a lot of stuff. And that hush money wasn't enough to shut you complete up. That 20 mil wasn't enough. She had to go into rehabilitations and things on the mind situation. But in these days, you have to be strong in your mind. Just plain nasty. All right? Look, man, we are all of sound mind and sound bodies. And when you get older, you make wiser decisions. Sometimes you be foolish in the decisions that you make. Y'all watching mine. Y'all watching mine being portrayed right on here. Y'all know how many people have tried to get me to stop doing this. I'm going to tell you that's why I'm going to keep doing it. Because there's too many people trying to tell me to stop doing this. Oh, it's got me in trouble. I got a testimony on that. And y'all have seen it. I came back in December. Y'all have seen it. It ain't even been 6 months. Well, yeah. Y'all have seen it. There ain't no lying in it. Ain't no denying in it. Y'all have all witnessed the shit. Don't nobody want nobody to talk about the shit, right? They don't want you to put the shit out there. They want you to be quiet about it. You know, that's the reason why I don't really tell too many people how I feel about shit, because they get all perturbed and upset like they don't understand what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? They act like they don't know what the fuck they did. They just get amnesia. And all of a sudden they be in la la land. And then they be looking at you like, oh, well, you... Any way they can find to blame your ass for the shit that they do, people do that. It don't matter who it is. It could be a motherfucker at work or an asshole in your family. Just the way the world is in general, nobody wants to take accountability for what they do. Nobody wants to say that they did this and they did that and this should have been here and this should have been there. Nobody wants to take the responsibility of their actions. They want to hide their hands and then act like, oh, well, I didn't know. And, oh, well, you know, they come up with excuses because when you say your truth and how you feel about shit, they don't want to hear it. They want you to keep living this lie and this old fucking fucked up ass way of living. They want you to keep on going and shut up and don't say nothing. I know I fucked up when I did this, but I want you to shut up and don't say nothing. That's a little bit too much. They do infractions, hide their hand, and the secret word is I'm sorry. Diddy said that to Cassie. I'm sorry I did that. I'm so sorry I did that. I'm so sorry I did that. I mean, come on, man. The apology can only go but so far, dude. You did too much. After you got caught, you're not sorry. You're only sorry you got caught. You're not sorry. Sorry is like, ooh, I made a mistake and I did that and I'm sorry. Right? But when you start repeatedly doing shit, everybody can't be wrong about the same person. People try to do character assassinations on you, ruin your reputation, you know what I mean, and all that shit. But for real, these people that have done the shit are not really sorry. They just sorry they got caught. He's only sorry to Cassie because it was on the hotel thing. He's only sorry because he got put out for public to see. You only sorry when the shit go off like that. You know what I mean? You can apologize for your behavior because you shouldn't be acting like a damn banshee. But you can't be sorry for somebody who does an infraction to you and you decide that you want to fight back. You can't be sorry about that. When everything is done and said and everything is said and done, it is what it is. And that's what it's going to be. And it ain't going to be erased because it's already been an action that's done. It's done. But you're not sorry. You're really not sorry. Half of these people that have done these things, sexual assaults on people, verbal abuse on people, made wrong decisions and wrong shit like that. You know what I mean? That's what they wanted to do. But if it get them in trouble, that's the only time that, oh, I'm so sorry I did that. Well, you know where you can stick that sorry, right? It's about as good as a piece of shit in the gutter. That's what some people really be sorry for the things that they've done and said and actions that they took. Some people really be sorry. But then there's a lot of people that do all of these deviant things. You know what I mean? That really ain't sorry. Jeffrey Dahmer tried to redeem himself by getting baptized and saying, oh, I'm getting into something else. But when he was doing it, he was not sorry. Oh, he was sick in the mind. Yep. But he was of sound mind when he was doing what he was doing. Now, he blew off kilter for the shit that's weird. But when you start doing shit like this, what Diddy doing and Cassie doing and all these people doing, nah. When y'all was in it to win it. It was the high-ho time. Oh, we ate the best of the best. We had the best of the best. We ate surf and turf and caviar and all of that shit. And then at the end of it all, you wind up being a sick, mentally sick, deranged puppy. People so hungry for love and hungry for attention, they'll marry the first motherfucker to come their way. What up, KT? Good morning. They so desperate. Oh, you know, just like some of these women out here that gotta have a man. I'm so desperate, I got to have me a man. Honey, a piece of man is better than no man. Women go to the left, I'm like, well, shit, since I can't get a man, let me go on ahead and get a woman. God damn. Like, the fear of being by yourself. I'm going to tell you, I only know about a woman. I don't know nothing about no man. But I know a woman that is by herself, backing her own self up, such as I. Let me pat myself on the back and buff up my nails on my shoulder, honey. You are secure in what you can do. And you look at other people and you realize they are a liability and not an asset. A woman that can make it alone and love herself and love her own company enough to don't have to have a bunch of friends, to know how to kick people to the curb when they acting simple, stupid, and different. Know how, watch them how they move, and when they start moving simple and you see it, then you do what you need to do. But as a single female that's been single for a while, had a fling maybe here or there, but no, straight up single, don't want to get married, don't really want a man, ain't trying to go nowhere with nobody and do nothing that's in the left I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm secure. If I got to go down deep, right, and y'all see me come from the mud, now I'm saying on the mud as being homeless, don't have no fire, all of that shit. And you bust them moves to make yourself secure. You do what you gotta do. Right? But some of these women out here, Phyllis Hyman, killed herself looking for love, and ain't loving yourself enough. If God is for you, then who should be against you? And those people that come up against you, you get away from them. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. That's what you do. You get out of the way. Get away from them people. Move away from cliques and grouped up shit. I'm tired of being alone. That's why I ignore everyone that asks me when I'm getting married. Like, we ain't in no rush, period. Now, I ain't in no rush to sign no contract, all right, that the powers of be designed. I ain't in no rush. My bad. No, the phone got hot. Hey, y'all. The phone got hot. Back. My phone ran hot. Yep. Thanks for hanging in there, y'all. Yeah, my phone ran hot. Whew. But yeah, you're a product of your environment. Women be paying for men, y'all. They be paying for them. I got a motto, and I just developed this motto maybe 2 years ago. Because, we as females, we be very giving. And when you really like a guy, you want to see him come up. Yeah, my phone said, hell to the no, I'm hot. Hell to the no, I'm hot. Now cool me down. Ow, Now, Stacy, don't get me started, please. Because I'll start making up songs that hell to the no, the phone is hot. Ow, hey, to the no. That motherfucker says, close it, bitch. But yeah, for real. Sometimes I be stuck on that. Like, people, you can have a child and still be lonely. How? Encourage folks just to make sure that each other's power of authority. That's right, power of attorney. Yep. The power in the, yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'd rather have you, or we in a commitment ceremony. Ain't nobody got to be there. We just in a commitment ceremony if we must have some kind of public display that we're together. I had one wedding dress. I ain't getting another one. Only got one time and I'm done. I don't see that coming to me for the future. Not because I don't want it, right? If God should have it, then okay. But I'm not out here searching. I'm not trying to fix nobody. I'm not trying to help nobody. I'm not trying to do nothing with no other person. It's enough for me to do me. Single, independent, alpha, female. Put that on a t-shirt. The definition of me. I don't want to be hungry for no piece of dick. I don't want to be hungry because I need to sleep with somebody. I don't want to be hungry for none of that. I'm hungry for knowledge. Right, Stacy? Them days are done. Stick a fork in that shit. Don't look at me. If I get dressed up, I'm dressed up for a special occasion. If not, you see me with a rag on my head, no makeup, rolling. Call me what you want. Call me what you want to call me. I don't give a rat's ass. It happens to parents will always make sure mine's straight. I'm on paperwork, my kind, and he on my life insurance. That part. Like here I am, right? I'm looking to my nephew to be my beneficiary. You feel me? I'm on that. I got. How can you have a child and still feel lonely? Somebody got to make that make sense to me. How can you have a child and say you lonely? I don't understand that. Good morning, Capri. Like, somebody got to make that make sense to me. I'm not, I can't understand it. And here I am, a person that don't have kids. But y'all, when I say I'm so satisfied, and sometimes I be asking my psych doctor, because a lot of people need to go see psych. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, I get it. It's the don't interaction that's missing. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. But no. Y'all need that step up, I'll at you. Listen, y'all. I am not even in that frame of mind. My coochie don't operate on that. I'll friend zone somebody fast. But to take any kind of sexual abuse or verbal abuse, that's why I buck up like I do. You don't get to say what you want to say to me without me saying what I need to say. You don't silence me. You don't hush me. You don't tell me nothing. Because everybody got a reason for reacting how they act to all kinds of situations. You should bump that line. I miss the days I could mess with someone, no strings attached. It's never been that deep. I can't even, there's no, first of all, the pickings my one friend was so fucked up with her dude. I don't need this man. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm going to leave this man. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? And come out here and then left the dude, came out here single and thought it was all that and ran back to the dude that she left. He wasn't so bad after all. I don't care about little dick. And I'm single and love it. No drama, no issues. My girl Stacy. She rock rough and tough with her afro puff. Hey, you right. There it is. Whoop, there it is. I don't know what it is, Stacy. I can't get it. No, I really don't have to have it. Yeah, I can get it or not get it. I really don't have to have it. Listen, you be satisfied in your own. You be satisfied. You be satisfied. That's called satisfaction. You be satisfied. You be satisfied. Satisfaction. And loving yourself enough to know you don't want no bullshit. And when bullshit do come, at least for me, I just get away. I'm good for running away. I'm going to run away from it. I'm going to run away from it so fast, knees to the chest. That's how I'm going to be booking it down the highway. I'm out. Oh, you can best believe that infractions do happen, right? But I don't stay around in demonic type, sinister type, fucked up type atmospheres. That don't work well for me. I'm in a relationship and I can get it or not. That ain't priority no more. We ain't kids no more, period. Once I get mine, I want you to go away. Right, Capri? But in my younger days, baby, woo, I was getting it in, that part. Like, once you got it in, you have gotten it all. You don't need no more. I did my thing. I did my thug thistle. I've had all of the things that I wanted to have. I've had the beach romance. I've had the scenery. I've had the things of the things, you see. And once I've had the things of the things, can I say, at 62, holler at your girl, I'm satisfied. Y'all speaking facts up in here this morning. Having church up here when it comes down to being love yourself. I love myself too much to surround myself with people who are not of like mind. Listen, the phone works both ways. If I see I'm the only one making an action, then I'm going to stop the action. I mean, I know how to solidify my spot. I know how to get out of the way. I know how to move different because I love peace. I love peace. So I use my platform, y'all, to vent about stuff. It may be personal. It may be whatever it is, but this is mine. And when I was down, all of y'all in here, help me. If I get down again, I know somebody. Look here. It's like a safety net without it being a monetary thing. It's a safety net because it gives me the outlet that I need. It gives me the camaraderie and the interaction that I need. The only interaction I need is with a few like-minded individuals who want to get their fun on, who want to have some laugh, who want to talk about a conversation, who want to do more than just the regular, ordinary shit that everybody do. That was the last thing on my mind, and he knows I'm in it for the long haul period. Once you in it, right, and you got somebody and y'all solidified it, that's amen and bless you. But just get comfortable with yourself. I'm comfortable with myself. It could be a man, woman, child, or a beast. I'm standing my ground. Always. It's not because I really want to. It's a have to thing. You gonna give me the respect you would damn well want yourself. You not coming at me when you wrong, and I'm getting ready to pop the fuck off. And I don't have to make no apologies for it. Because I am allowed, let's get this straight, y'all, in all capacities, anybody in the world is allowed to make a move. We are free. We are not slaves. We are not in bondage. Ain't nobody got us held captive. We ain't in no prison, and we free. Meaning we free to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, whenever as long as we can do it ourselves and don't become no financial burden or no problem on nobody else. Do what you need to do. Shit. Getting money and getting business in certain LLCs, traveling and shit, that part. I'm interested in now. We gonna talk. Listen. To each his own. Everybody got their own shit, right? One of the things that I hate is when motherfuckers try to make themselves relevant in your life. When motherfuckers want you to talk about them and you not. When you start being quiet, and I'm learning this, y'all. Y'all, I'm learning as I go. I'm still like a fish out of the water, for real, for real. I'm a guppy in a pool of fucking sharks. A guppy in a pool of fucking sharks. But what I won't do is allow somebody to maneuver me or manipulate me in any way. Because if you do an infraction, I'm coming back. If you lying, I'm coming back. And there's a lot of people that do that shit. But when you live in your truth and you out loud with your shit and you just saying what you want to say, you saying what people don't want you to say. Oh, we need you to be quiet. You shouldn't say that about this. You shouldn't say that. No, hell no. It's called freedom of speech. You got it, I got it. You do it your way, I do it my way. You may not like it, but oh well. I mean, you can't pick and choose when you want to be. I know I'm wrong. You can't pick and choose when you want to be right. No, ain't nobody around here perfect. Don't expect them to be. Don't hold no grudges on nobody for what. People make mistakes all the time. They make mistakes all the time. For real. I mean, if you want to hold my feet to the fire, I'm going to hold your feet to the fire too. You know what I mean? But you can't pick and choose when you just say, okay, I done did this fucked up thing for so long, and now I changed my mind. Get the fuck out of here. I done did all of this shit, fucked up, and now I changed my mind, right? You have gone to God and all of these things. You know, like, you got to be responsible for your own action. You got to be responsible for the way you handle shit. You know, you got to be responsible for CEOs of companies and all kinds. You got to be responsible. You got to have the know-how. And just because you in the job don't mean you perfect at it. There you go. Thank you, Leah, for helping me. People make mistakes, but don't keep repeating it. I'm not for arguing with anyone. Just go to hell. I'm sorry. This pic's eyeshadow lashes brown. It's killing me. It's too perfect, ain't it? Ain't it, KT? I love the fact that she got the cross on. Is that a cross? I think it's a cross on her neck. And she got her hand up. The rest of the thing says, I'm going something about me, only me. I can only be me. I promise to God I'm only going something like that. Forgot what it say. But I definitely got it because of that eyeshadow, KT, and that coat. And that coat. Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, you know, I think that people jump the gun too fast and then they be self-centered and they really don't know how to handle themselves like correctly in a lot of situations, and they go off of just what, you know, they feel is right because they used to being in a position of power like Diddy. If he in a position of power, he had too much power. He had that power and he acted like a fool with that power. That's exactly what he did. He acted like a complete fool. A complete fool. And he started getting used to it and he started enjoying it. Probably was the only time he had power. Let me show. It probably was the only time he had power. And so he used it. Imagine how many times he was without power. When his mother made him. Something about the mother made him. I don't understand. I don't understand what made this fool think. Between work and the baby, I'm worn out. Yeah, girl. Like, where's your priorities, man? I'm tripping. Where's your priorities, man? Where's your priorities? No, you know you got some sick shit going on. But people be doing stuff for different reasons, y'all. You don't never know nobody's shit. That's what don't nobody know everybody's shit. You only know shit that I want you to know. And I don't care who knows it. You know what I mean? So with that whole biblical saying, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You can form it, but it's not going to prosper. I'm going to wiggle my way out of situation that I've been through worse. In these times I have seen, and then what I do, y'all watch me do it. I'm in it, but I'm going to get out of it. Then I'm going to move to the next phase. Then I'm going to move to the next phase. Then I'm going to move to the next. Listen, I'm living my life on YouTube. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It belongs to me. I don't give a right. I got in trouble on this motherfucker. Look, lost jobs. Motherfuckers, look, look, y'all watching me. I ain't looking for the shit other people is looking for. I want to deal with quality people of like minds. That's my mission. If these people is out here crazy as hell, doing freak offs at 100 miles an hour, right? What's your mission? You want to get your freak on. So then after you get your freak on, and you feel bad about getting your freak on, then you're going to be all fucked up. I was a madam. Fuck what you heard. Pimp politics to pussy. What? When am I going to stop being quiet? Never. Am I sorry for some of the shit I done? Hell yeah. Take it to God. Take it to God. Leave it at the altar and keep it pushing. But you can't infect like Diddy. You can't infect all these people with your nasty ass ways and your shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know. This crazy ass shit. You can't keep doing that. You gonna get caught. I don't know nobody that ever got into the industry that's been going on since the biblical times, and that's prostitution, escorting, whether you in it, whether you doing it, or whether you facilitating it. At some point in time, you gonna have to say, that's enough. I'm done. Don't be a Heidi Fleiss out here doing it till the cows come home, till you old as shit. Or like Hugh Hefner, who definitely ran a whorehouse. Come on, you died out in it. You know what I mean? You done had more punani than punani has had itself. Diddy could have all the women and all the freak-offs in the world. Ain't nothing gonna satisfy his warped ass mind. What up, boss? Nothing gonna satisfy Diddy's warped ass mind. His mind is warped. The man has been molested by his mama. His mind is warped. His mind has been warped for a long time. He didn't just start thinking like this. He been thinking like this. He is a predator. He is a chomo. He is all of those things that you shouldn't be. He is Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at the Bible, y'all. I'm just not saying this to just talk. He is Sodom and Gomorrah, and he's living it. He's living it. He's been living it. And he's been putting it, that spirit, on other people. No matter how much they try to run away from it, until you can take it to God and let go and let God have it, you won't be free. You won't be free. He is. Period. His mind is warped. His mind is gone. He is out of it. He might as well forget about it. It is a wrap. It is a done deal. There is absolutely no way this man can maneuver anymore. He has done enough. When it's all said and done, he has done enough. He could have done it to anybody he wanted to do it to, and he did. He pushed that sexual predator spirit off on. You know how many people do that? They push that molestation spirit that they have on them, that hate, that thing that's on them, and then they push it on to their children. They push it on to their partners. They push it on. Because that hate is living inside of them, and they have not taken it to God. Only God can help people like that. Only God. You might have to have some little therapy to get you to talk through your own malfunctions in your own mind. But at the end of the day, you still got to take it to God. God is your redeemer. Cassie's going to forever be fucked up until she let go and let God handle that shit. She's going to always be blindly sleepwalking, she said, and all these people, post-traumatic stress, these things, people exaggerating and lying. You exaggerating and lying at the same damn time. Ain't that a bitch? I'll make up 50 different damn stories if I want to protect myself. Okay? Right? Incubus, succubus, demon. Yes. All in one, just evil. His mother put that on him. She molested him. His mother put that on him. She molested Diddy. Diddy has that deterrent, that deviant, perverted spirit that went on him that came from his mother. You know what I'm saying? If that would be the reason, you know what I mean? That would be the reason. That's why. I'm telling you, same thing with R. Kelly, same thing with all of these people. They have had a deviant spirit come upon them. And, you know, you may be in a family where they just got that curse on them. They got that generational curse on them, right? Right? And then they got to be one. That's why that person's called the black sheep. They got to break the chains. So the only way you break the chains is to speak it out loud. You ain't speaking nothing into existence. You speaking into a realization to tell people this is what happened. This is the truth. This is what I went through. Right? And then you go get some help and then you give it to God and let him take care of it. Shit. I done gave many to God. I done let go and let God. Y'all hear me talk about the incident when the incident happened, and then you know what I do? I let go and I let God. God got to handle it, and then I move in a different way. That's when I run on silent. They moving, I'm moving. But the direction that I'm moving is to get away from that demonic spirit and that dark entity that is around people, and it's obvious because they keep shit going. Shit just keep just gathering up shit. Next thing you know, it's some more shit. Next thing you know, around is some more shit. And then they try to get you in it. And then they pull you in by saying some more ridiculous sideline Larry Show Bob shit to you. And then you're supposed to keep staying on it, digging that same rotten ass ditch that they digging. No, dig that one. Now I'm getting away from this here. I'm going to move over here. Like this here. And then the further you moving, I'm steady backing up, and backing away, because you only got to show me one time. Cassie, you knew it was fucked up. When you wanted it, you was cool with it. But when it started getting rough, you wanted to leave. But it was too late. So now we in this whole trial watching this. Whew, child. Like, it almost make me think, is this real? Like, how many times y'all gonna replay the same trial, starting with OJ? Come on, man. I gotta go, y'all. It's election day. Look, I am voting today. It's election day. Hey, it's time to vote them local people. Vote locally, y'all. Get to the presidency. It's already messed up. Get the representation in there that you want. Unfortunately, you're still going to be suffering anyway. I love y'all. Y'all be nice and kind and stay blessed. Remember, each one reach one so that each one can teach one. We got one love, y'all, and that's God's love. And we lucky to have that one. So love God and love yourself like God loves you. That's how you make it. That's how I've been making it. So y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great day. Have a great day. Have a blessed, beautiful day. You too. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll be back on, but y'all know I'm going to be doing Monday through Friday. I'm going to come on somewhere about, so I think I'm going to change it to 7. From 7 to like something. Because, yeah, now I'm back on the regular. Back on the regular. Only one job now, y'all. Only one job. Only one. And I'm like a Jamaican. I need another one. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace out. Yay. Where's that? Hold on. Let's pause it on me. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.